Welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Matt.
And I'm Nina. And in part 1 of Love Pokemon, we actually learned a lot about this new Pokemon Center in Taipei, right?
Right, we were talking about this Pokemon Center that's already open in Taipei. And we were talking about how I used to play the Pokemon game on a little Game Boy when I was young, but now I've noticed that a new game has become popular.
Pokemon Go, right?
Pokemon Go is not new anymore.
Okay.
Come on, Nina.
All right.
No. So Pokemon Go is also very popular, and that's people playing on their phones, and I still do see lots of people doing this at certain places. And I know there's also a famous Pokemon grandpa from Tainan, which became famous on the internet for his many phones attached to his bicycle, so he can play
I remember that.
Pokemon Go. But the even newer game is this one that you sometimes see in convenience stores, and lots of people, you can often
like pressing
hear
stuff.
it before you see it because it's like And yeah, it's a new Pokemon game, and I know it's very popular with kids, and they like to collect these special Pokemon cards which go into the game. And I hear about it from students, and I kind of want to play, but I'm a little scared because it looks complicated, and I don't have the confidence to try it yet.
I think you should just go for it. Worst thing is you lose, right?
No.
Yeah, but it definitely does look fun because I have actually seen so many kids line up just to play that game. Yeah.
All right, well, maybe they'll have one of those at the Pokemon Center Taipei, but we'll find out more as we get into part 2 after this.
Sasha and Kirby are at Pokemon Center Taipei's entrance.
Look, it's Pikachu and Dragonite. They are so cute.
Go and stand beside them, and I'll take your picture.
Hello, today we are looking at part 2 of Love Pokemon? Go to Pokemon Center Taipei.
Okay, so now we have a dialogue, right?
Right.
Sasha and Kirby are at Pokemon Center Taipei's entrance.
Okay. Now, do you know that name Kirby is a name which, Pokemon, it comes from Nintendo, the video game company. And this name Kirby is also a well-known Nintendo character.
I think I know. It's like a squishy pink thing,
It is
right?
a pink thing that can breathe in air to make itself bigger and can swallow its enemies the same way.
Wow, okay. So they're at the entrance of Pokemon Center Taipei. An entrance is the way you get into a place, like a door or a gate. So, for example, we waited at the entrance of the zoo for it to open. Okay, so Kirby and Sasha are at the entrance. So I'm guessing I'll be Sasha?
Yeah, and I'll be Kirby.
Okay, so Sasha says, look, it's Pikachu and Dragonite. They are so cute. Ooh, Pikachu is definitely cute. I think my top 3 favorite Pokemons would be Pikachu and the dragon-looking one, but the cute one with a round head that's so small.
You're talking about Charmander.
Yes.
Which is the cute red little Pokemon.
That one. And my 3rd favorite would be another one that's kind of like orange, or it looks like a fox, and it's really cute as well.
Okay,
pretty.
I think you're thinking of Eevee.
Probably.
Eevee would be, it's brown and it's a fox. And it's got large ears, kind of like Pikachu's ears.
Okay.
And a lot of people really like Eevee because it's so cute, but also because it's a special Pokemon. Because most Pokemon can change or evolve into the next thing in their line, but Eevee can evolve into many different things depending on what its trainer or the person whose Pokemon it is uses to help it evolve. So it uses some kind of crystal, which will make it, a water Pokemon or a fire Pokemon or an electric Pokemon like Pikachu.
Oh, wow, that's really cool. I think I have a new favorite.
So Kirby says, go and stand beside them. I'll take your picture.
Okay, so now we learned that Pokémon Center Taipei is actually a good place for photos.
And that's because the Pokemon are so cute.
Yes, indeed.
All right, so cute is a word which means pleasant or attractive, and we usually use this for things that are small or young in particular. So when you think of something being cute, you might think of a puppy with big eyes, and it just makes you feel, oh, it's so cute.
Like me, young and small. Just
Young
kidding.
and
Okay, and they were taking a picture beside the mascots or the Pikachus. Beside is next to or by the side of something. So Matt is beside me, right? So for example, she sat beside her best friend during lunch.
Okay. So you mentioned your favorite Pokemon.
Yes.
So my favorite Pokemon was, well, at first actually it was Charmander, the small dragon.
Okay.
And that's why when I played the Game Boy game, there were two choices of the game you could get. You had Pokemon Blue or Pokemon Red.
Okay.
And the Pokemon Red one was for the Charmander, which is when you started the game, you get to choose between 3 different Pokemon for which Pokemon you want.
Okay.
And I used to first choose Charmander, but when I started the game again, I chose Squirtle.
It's the turtle looking
Which is
one.
the turtle, which is a water Pokemon, which it can spray water and use water to fight its opponents.
Is it blue and red to represent water and fire?
That's right. So on the covers of the game, it had the dragon Charizard and the big turtle, which Squirtle becomes, called Blastoise.
Okay, that does sound really cool and quite fun.
All right, well, we're going to learn more about what Sasha and Kirby do at the Pokemon Center when we come back after this.
I have a better idea. Let's both stand beside them and take a selfie.
That's a great idea. Ready? Say cheese.
Cheese. How does the selfie look?
It looks great. Are you ready to go in the store?
Yes, and I want to go to the plush toy area first.
Okay. And after that, I want to go to the card game area.
Welcome back. Before the break, Sasha and Kirby were at the entrance of Pokemon Center Taipei, and they had seen some statues of Pikachu and Dragonite. So Kirby told Sasha to go stand next to the statues so that he could take a photo of her.
Yes, and continuing, Sasha says, I have a better idea. Let's both stand beside them and take a selfie. Okay. So they both stand beside the statues.
So let's both. Both is, in this case, a pronoun, and it means two of us or two of something. So both is always used for two and only used for when there are two things.
Yes.
If there are more than two, we would use all. So all of us. So if we had 3 friends, I could say, why don't all of us stand next to the statues and take a photo?
Indeed. And they wanted to take a selfie. So a selfie is a picture you take of yourself using a camera. Yeah. So for example, she took a selfie with her friends at the beach. So usually you see someone holding their phones like that or a camera like that.
Yeah.
They are taking a selfie.
Right, I think that became a lot more popular when people started to have cell phone cameras.
Yeah.
I think before that, cameras were big and heavy, and you wouldn't usually want to waste the film because
on yourself.
Yeah, but that also reminds me, taking pictures of Pokemon reminds me of a game I used to play, which was on the Nintendo 64, which is now very old. And it was a game where you need to go around and take pictures of the Pokemon, and you get points for how good your pictures are as the Pokemon fly by you in the game.
Oh, that is really cool.
It was an interesting game because there weren't many games like this where you're not actually doing much, but you're just pressing the button to aim and take the photos, but it was really fun to see the Pokemon in the Pokemon world.
Yeah, indeed. You know, it makes me think how cool it would be if Pokemons were real, like in real life, kind of like that movie. There's a movie where I think there were Pokemons in the real world.
It's Detective Pikachu.
Yes.
But then I always think if you're living in the Pokemon world, then every time you go to the supermarket and want to buy meat, you're going to think that that's a Pokemon?
No! First of all, they would be living in our world. So the Pokemons would just be like pets or animals, that run around.
Wow.
Well, actually, yeah, if they're just animals that run around, I wonder how that would work.
Well, let's get back to our dialogue. Kirby says, that's a great idea. Ready? Say cheese.
Okay, and Sasha says, cheese. How does the selfie look?
No, wait, why are they saying cheese? So cheese, when you say cheese, it makes your mouth do this. So you can say cheese. And we usually say cheese when you're taking a photo.
Yes.
Kirby says, it looks great. Are you ready to go in the store?
And Sasha responds, yes, and I want to go to the plush toy area first. Okay, so Sasha already has her eye on a new plush toy.
So Kirby says, okay, and after that, I want to go to the card game area.
Oh, okay, so there is a game area.
Right, a card game area. So an area is a particular place in a bigger place, basically. So if there is something like a store, there might be one area which has a certain thing or a certain specialty that they sell. And in this case, it is the card game, which I know there's the Pokemon cards that many people collect and you can play the game with. So I think that's one of the many things that have made Pokemon big around the world is the card game.
Yes, indeed. And area, we could also say that Taipei 101 is in a busy area, right? So this Pokemon Center in Taipei is also in a busy area.
Right, it's a busy area that many people visit when they come to Taipei, and I think that's probably why they have it there, because a lot of tourists will want to visit this Pokemon Center.
Indeed.
Okay, we're going to talk more about what happens with Kirby and Sasha next time when we look at part 3, and we will see you then.
Bye.
Sasha and Kirby are at Pokémon Center Taipei's entrance.
Look, it's Pikachu and Dragonite. They are so cute.
Go and stand beside them, and I'll take your picture.
I have a better idea. Let's both stand beside them and take a selfie.
That's a great idea. Ready? Say cheese.
Cheese. How does the selfie look?
It looks great. Are you ready to go in the store?
Yes, and I want to go to the plush toy area first.
Okay, and after that, I want to go to the card game area.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 cute， 形容词，可爱的。The puppy is very cute. 这只小狗非常可爱。下一个单字 beside， 介系词，在什么的旁边。The cat sat beside the dog. 那只猫坐在那只狗旁边。下一个单字 both， 代名词，两者。Both of the boys are from China. 这两个男孩都来自中国。最后一个单字 area， 名词，区域，地区。I live in a busy area. 我住在一个繁忙的区域。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 have an idea， 有点子。idea 是一个可数名词，指的是想法、主意。我们来看看这个例句。Helen has a great idea. Helen 有个好点子。下一个文法 How does 加名词加上 look， 什么东西看起来如何？ Look 在这里是一个连缀动词，意思是看起来。回答的时候要说名词 looks 加上形容词。我们来看看这个对话。How does the cake look？ 这个蛋糕看起来如何？ It looks yummy。它看起来美味可口。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Hey, it's Kiwi on the street. Witty, you're looking at the wrong camera.
Oh, sorry. I'm vlogging right now.
Vlogging? Like video logging?
Yes, exactly. I want to remember these memories forever.
Oh, okay. Well, today we are going to work on some portmanteaus, which are two words created into one. Let's go.
Let's go. Bye-bye. Okay, so let's work on our portmanteaus. Our first one is frenemy.
Enemy 跟 friend. Friend and enemy. Friend and enemy. Enemy and friend. Frenemy.
Yeah.
Is that enemy?
Okay.
Okay, got one. Enemy is correct.
Yes.
Friendly. Friend. Friend and enemy.
Very good.
Last one, Chinglish.
Easy. Chinese and English. Chinese and English. Chinese and English. Chinese and English. Is it like Singlish? Chinese.
Kind of, yeah.
Chinese English?
Yes, very good, Chinglish. So what have we learned today?
We learned some portmanteaus today, which are words combined together to make one new word. So let's take a look at what we learned. Our first word is frenemy, which is a friend that is also an enemy. Sometimes you can have friends that you kind of compete with, so they can be your frenemy. An example sentence will be, Jessica and John are frenemies in class because they're always comparing their grades. The last one is Chinglish, which is Chinese plus English. And it's basically when you're speaking, you have a mixture of English and Chinese vocabulary. So, for example, when you go to Chinatown, you will hear a lot of Chinglish. All right, that's all the portmanteaus today. Kiwi later.